Robert? Is that you in there? Captain, I don't think they can hear me above their arguing. Either that or they are choosing to ignore me.
I just fixed that.
Margaret, what are you doing in here?
Mrs. Ashley, you should be in a lifeboat.
I should ask the both of you what you're doing in here.
The captain and I were just having a discussion about ship's policy. Tedious stuff.
I'm not a fool, Robert.
Of course not. Look, Margaret, the situation on board is grave.
You think I don't know that? I've known that for ages. I tried to tell you, but you were too busy downing drinks to listen.
If you'll both excuse me, I have duties to attend to.
Margaret, please. Now is not the time.
Well, you're right about that, at least. Meet me at the grand staircase. I'll join you there momentarily. We can discuss this further then.
Yes, all right.
I've nothing left to accomplish here. I need to use that in a different way. That is... I could stand to vent a little aggression. I don't know my own strength. Say, I didn't know they filled these things with sand.
I didn't know my own strength.
I can't get enough sand to...
My cracks down.
It's no curse, but it will have to do. There. Just gritting the path like winters in sunset. Now just wait here a few moments, Robert. I need to go get my mother.
We don't have much time. Hurry.
Oh, my darling girl. Mother, I need you to stop running about the ship. We need to organize and get into a lifeboat as soon as possible.
Oh, I agree, but...
No buts, no excepts. Now please, just do as I say, Mother. Get to the ground staircase and stay there. I'll meet you there soon.
if I must.
At last, I have you both in the same place at the same time.
Is it really such a feat?
You don't want to know. I'm just glad we're together. We need to get to a lifeboat immediately.
Margaret, I hate to rain on your parade, but I don't think it's quite that simple.
And just how would you know that, Mother?
Actually, Margaret, dear, I must agree with your mother.
What?
Well, getting lifeboats is a grand idea, but we all know there are far more people aboard than boats.
And?
And we need an edge. We can't just hope to be lucky. I have quite a repository of cash in my room. It might just mean the difference between a spot on a boat and a spot on the sea floor.
Oh, no, you don't.
And I need to retrieve my heart medication, or I could die either way.
What? You mean you have to go all the way down to steerage?
It isn't in steerage.
Well, where is it then?
In the hospital. They wouldn't let me carry it with me. Said I might blow myself up with it.
Blow yourself up? What are you on about?
It's nitroglycerin. Can you believe modern medicine? The same stuff used in dynamite is the only thing keeping me alive.
Well, we don't have time to do both. We have to split up. I'll come with one of you.
Which one?
I'll come with you, Robert. Mother has a much better chance of getting into a lifeboat alone being a woman. Perhaps my presence will increase your odds.
That's likely true. So it's settled. Bye, Margaret. I love you.
I love you too, Mother. Get to a boat, quickly. I'll wait out here, Robert. Don't be long.
Of course, this shouldn't take a second. Wait. What? Why? Why is the door to my cabin locked?
You didn't lock it?
No.
Maybe one of the staff closed it to prevent people coming back to their rooms.
That's brilliant. My only hope of survival lies behind that blasted door.
Calm down, Robert. I'll see what I can do. It appears to be locked. Thomas!
Margaret, I mean, Mrs. Ashley, why aren't you in a boat yet?
I need to get into my husband's stateroom.
Good luck with that. They're locking all the doors as they clear people out. They don't want anyone going back after a trinket.
It's no trinket I'm after. Do you have the key to my husband's stateroom?
Me? No, I was in charge of staff rooms only. I have the key to the galley.
Can I have it?
Oh, well, I suppose so. Pepper you? Might be a good idea to grab a bite. Have to keep your energy up. Here you go.
Thank you, Thomas.
Don't take long, Mrs. Ashley.
To get that axe, I'll need to find a way to break the glass. I've nothing left to accomplish here. Nobody's answering. I think the staff locked all the doors once they were sure nobody was inside. Key, meet door. What a sorry state the kitchen is in. It looks like a tornado's been through here. I think I'll hold on to this particular knife. It looks handy in a pinch. There's nothing left to do here. Now where did Robert get off to? It's tightly locked. A tad unconventional, but you must admit it got the job done. This place is falling apart. That's the lockbox where Robert keeps his money. But without the key, I'll need to find another way to open it. That's the lockbox where Robert keeps his money. But without the key, I'll need to find another way to open it. I've done all I can at the moment. I've nothing left. This knife will cut through just about anything. I'll just pocket the nozzle. The jet of water doused the fire. Still a bit warm. I was able to pry open the lockbox, but the forces thrown the banknotes all over the room. done all I can. Robert, where have you been?
You disappeared. I thought you came back up here, but I couldn't find you anywhere. Did you find my money?
Yes, it was in your room.
Well, let's have it.
Here. It's all that was in there.
Excellent. This should do the trick.
Mrs. Ashley, there's a boat with a space that needs filling. You'd best step on over to the threshold.
What about my husband, Robert?
Women and children first, ma'am.
Don't you worry, Margie. Go on ahead. Young Thomas and I are going to have a little chat.
Are you sure, Robert?
I've talked my way out of worse. Don't give it another thought. Just stay warm.
I will. Please stay safe, Robert. I couldn't live without you.
Nor are you, my dear. Now get going. They won't hold that place for you forever.
Goodbye, Robert.
I'll see you soon, Mrs. Ashley.
As I looked back at Titanic, her bow pitched impossibly skyward, I reflected on the choices I'd made. Not just those of the past few days, but throughout all my years. I always thought I needed a powerful husband to lift me from my meager beginnings into something grander. I never thought I might do it on my own. But she always had faith in me. She always told me I could do or be anything I wanted. And I know that in her heart, she really believed that to be true. She couldn't have been more wrong. My mother was gone, but perhaps I could still pick up the pieces. I had Robert, and I had my newly christened sisterhood, those who survived. We lucky passengers aboard Titanic were forever bound to one another by those harrowing hours at sea. I knew that if I ever happened upon any of them, even after many years had passed, something in their eyes would allow me to recognize them on sight. We all carried the burden of those who slipped beneath the freezing waves that night, under a canopy of stars and the dying light of the flickering distress flare. There, shivering in those lifeboats, our eyes transfixed by the horror before us, we were attending a mass funeral for those who were not yet dead. It was our lot to remember them till the rest of the world